Now today we're showing how Sky and Sport right up and down the country are working together to combat climate change, and we're encouraging you to take your own steps. Simply search Sky Zero to find out what you can do. Now, if you're a fan, you've got a huge part to play, especially if you're involved in a project called Planet Super League, where supporters compete for their club by taking on planet-saving activities. Northampton Town won the competition's Impact Award for the phenomenal effort from families involved. That is Rob Jones. He's in Northampton. He can tell us more. Hi, Rob.
Mike, good afternoon to you and welcome out right into the middle of the pitch here at Sixfields. And when you look around, it looks like a vast space, one football pitch. Well, imagine 1,000 football pitches, because that's the size of the area within the Bolivian rainforest that is named after Northampton Town because of, as you said, the great work they did within Planet Super League and winning the Community Impact Award. This is the Clarks who've been involved in 3 years of it. We've got some lovely rain catchers here. These two are going to give us a big smile. They've been watching the Euros. Harry Kane is their favourite. Look at all these wonderful bits and bobs here. We've got a scarecrow here. We've got a sunflower growing with Georgia. She loves Harry Kane as well. There's some bliss balls as well. They've been made. We might try one of those in just a moment. We're going to talk to Mia and Mum Claire. They've been some superstars during the project. But let's firstly talk to, from the Community Trust, Damon Fox. Damon, give us a little bit of a sense of the pride of Northampton Town being the winners of the Impact Award and what you did to get there, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely over the moon. It was basically engagement just before Christmas time to start gathering parents to join what I had already been involved in before that with a pre-season tournament, which we also did really well at. And it was sort of a big positive on us was trying to engage parents while we were obviously in lockdown and also not having fans in the stadium. So it was trying to bring the club and the community together in something that we could do whilst they weren't able to come in and watch the football. Yeah,
did that give you a bit of a sense of still a collective spirit, because the players have been out here having to do their business in front of an empty ground for the whole season, that actually this kept the people of Northampton and the Cobblers fans all together as one still?
I definitely think so, yeah. Obviously we had a really good season before we got promoted and we weren't able to showcase that last season in League One with fans here, but by interacting them with something like this, which has got a great impact not just on the club but also in the county and then nationally, and now obviously say with the award with the saving of 1,000 football pitches in a rainforest, has been absolutely fantastic.
And you've got your certificate there, 8,236 kilograms of carbon dioxide. So give us a sense of the little things that can make that massive difference.
Absolutely. I mean, even myself just getting involved in starting to walk to places instead of using my car. So I was now walking to the stadium to work rather than driving in here. Other things like hanging your washing outside instead of using your tumble dryer, and even using like non-bio products to wash your washing, and then having meat-free meals and also less screen time. I think that was quite a big one that Planet Super League did really well with in our particular families, was having less time in front of the screens.
Well, every team does it collectively, but it also needs a star player, and I believe that Mia might be the star player for Northampton. So Mia, give me a little bit of sense of all the stuff that you did to try and make a difference for Northampton and for your family.
Hand washing on the line instead of using tumble dryer, and we made crests out of eggshells when we would normally throw them away.
And what have you got there?
A 4-leaf clover.
And you found those in the garden, right?
Yeah.
And also give me a sense of how good it was and how fun it was competing against other teams to try and win every week.
It was quite scared because I really wanted to win, but I wanted to try to save the planet as much as I could.
Is it right that you beat Liverpool in one of the games?
I don't know.
You did. I can tell you did. It came so naturally to you saving the planet. You don't even know when you beat Liverpool. Mum Claire, give me a sense from your perspective as to, is this one of those occasions where actually you're learning from the kids?
Yeah, a lot from the kids. We took part in March just as, like you said, something to do throughout lockdown and that. But since doing it, we've learned we were actually wasting a lot. So it's actually good to recycle and learn a lot more.
When you get a little bit of a sense then of some of the things you can do to save energy, does it amaze you, the small things that can actually make a significant difference if everyone does it?
Yeah. Like wasting plastic, we were wasting a lot. So we've alternatively got a modern milkman, and so we get glass bottles now, and a lot of people in our area started to do it instead of wasting stuff. So I think that's a good idea as well.
Dave, just give me a plan before we go of what the idea is for the future and how at Northampton Town you want to continue to grow these great ideas.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, we've done really well so far. We had quite a large engagement of families, and we want to continue that. So there's a new summer season that's just started, and they're starting to gear up ready for a new season in September. They've got now 39 clubs involved, which is ever grown, which is great to see them joining us. So we'll continue to promote it through the summer, and hopefully engaging in our holiday programmes as well, which will then continue that into the new football season. Now we've got fans back as well.
David, thank you very much indeed. The one thing left to do before we go this afternoon, as I said, sustainability extends all the way to food. So I'm going to try one of these little bliss balls. We've got some dates, got some coconuts, a bit of lime juice. Absolutely delicious. Georgia, you've done a fantastic job there. Mike, I'll try and save one of these for you back in the studio.
You better, I tell
great.
you what. Thank you, Rob. And don't eat with your mouth full, or talk with your mouth full even. Thanks, Rob. Now, the countdown is on for this weekend's British Grand Prix.